Hello YouTubers and welcome to the Retro Computer Kid Chris channel. This video today I'm going to be showing you a very handy and quite nifty little device which you can use for retro systems. And I may have shown it in a few previous videos, but I want to show you a bit more because at the end of the day, I didn't really get a chance to show you. So, you know what I mean? Oops, seem to have dropped something there. I do apologise, guys. For no reason, my camera keeps going. The webcam keeps going on the finger. Anyway, this device here is made by a Polish circuit maker called lotharek, which I may have mentioned this guy's name, but up close and personal to the board, that's what it is. Now you can get two different versions of this. You can get the USB card, which goes straight to from your computer tower or laptop, whichever. Then it plugs into your retro system, which is that there. You see the USB connection just there that we can make out on this camera. That's a bit, you know what I mean. And you can get another version called the SD floppy emulator, which is, as it says, an SD card is like what you have in a camera, camcorder camera. It slides it in. I like the look of the SD version because it was so easy. You could put the game. But I think there's limitations to that. I think that the maximum it will support gigabyte is 2. I think it's 1 or 2 gigabyte. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You can actually check by just googling it. Put lotharek. Anyway, I chose the USB one obviously because it was a little bit cheaper. And I could actually use, plug it in, and it's really good. This system on the website, which I'll put in the link section below, or just type it in Google lotharek, and it'll come up with his address. Lotharek's layer, that's the one. Basically, you just type that in. Believe it or not, once you, I think he only makes so many though. I think he only makes so many of these cards. So keep checking back regularly. That's what I had to do. I had to check back quite regularly because every time I went to get one, I couldn't get one basically because they'd run out. So keep checking back. If he hasn't gotten there, he does make quite a few more. That's all it is, guys. It's really handy bit of kit. Anyway, I'll tell you what systems you can use this with. You can use it with a Commodore Amiga. If I can just, I don't know if I've got the system here. I haven't read it. Ah, yeah, it's behind. It's behind it. Sorry if I got a camera, guys. Oh God, that doesn't sound good. Right, I've done basically a little modification job. I know you can see just there. God, these certainly made these big. Yeah, that's how I did it. Basically, you can put this. You take the whole lot of bits, so you can access the motherboard. Take the insulation plate off. Then what you do is, where this floppy drive was, what I've done is on that, I've took the floppy drive out and basically put that ribbon so it protrudes out. You make sure you get it the right way, because I don't know if you can make out on these. Some like little diodes, LEDs. If you ain't got it right, about 3 of the lights will light up, and I think you only want to have 2 lights lighting up. One which is showing that is getting the signal, and with that, You just plug it in. I was amazed at it. I was absolutely amazed with that bit kit. It's like really good. It's a floppy emulator, and you can download any ROM file. But one thing you've got to remember, your file extensions. File extensions, for one thing, if you got one of these, one of my favourites. Oh yes, my favourites. Let's see, the Amstrad CPC 6128. Now the other counterpart to this one, the Sinclair Spectrum Plus 3, which Mark Verheer had done on one of his recent pickup videos. This device, you can actually use it with the you can use the lotharek floppy emulator, USB floppy emulator, with the Plus 3 and the CPC 6128. But if you're going to use it with a 6128 Plus, you're going to need a different type of floppy cable, because this is what it uses. It's just like what you'd have like put a second drive on a 6128, but I think what I know is it's a different type of connection for the 6128 Plus, and especially the 464s as well. You'll need a floppy drive. You need a floppy disk drive interface thing to plug it in. That's what you'll need. Now, unfortunately, this is not this. Oops, if I do it anymore, it won't work. You know what I mean? Sorry. This will not work with the BBC Micros or the Acorn, unfortunately. It's a pity, but you know what I mean. I've also read as well this can actually work with a Commodore 64. I think you need another lead to go onto it, I think. So I hate saying the word think. It makes it look so daft. From what I've read somewhere, you can actually plug this into a Commodore 64. It should tell you on the lotharek's website. You can use it on quite a few systems as well. MSX, yeah, Amiga 600. There's quite a few. Anyway, I'm going to show you how you connect it up. Obviously I've got two systems in front of me right now. Move that out of the way, sorry about that. I've got two systems actually in front of me right now. I do apologise about the pause. I am going to be connecting this up to an Amstrad, purely because it's my favourite system, favourite 8-bit system, and the Amstrad's rock. Sorry guys. Anyway, there's no there is a certain way how you plug this in. Now, I don't know if you can make out on camera. Right. Plug that bit where there's basically a label which says on top. It says top. If you wonder where to get these leads from, you can actually get them from on eBay. That's basically where you get it from. Basically, you click it in place, and it sits like that. And basically, what you do next, the reason why I'm holding this, I don't want to cause a static charge. And where you see the Amstrad floppy disk drive 2 connection, you clip it in. Also remembering, there's another label saying top. It's upside down, but hey. Basically, you plug it in there, and basically what will come up next when you plug this all in, if I can find a spare USB cable, it'll come up with trying to scan your drivers. So we'll stop there a minute. Sorry guys if the shakiness of the camera. Now, this is a website where you want to go on. I can actually read this out because I've got the web address here. www.lotharek.pl. It's a Polish website. This guy's amazing how he does all this. Now this is where you can download all the software. Basically, I'm just going to place the camera down. I must apologise for the badness of the camera. And oh dear, my phone's just rang. Where is it? Who is it? Anyway. Basically, just downloading everything. Well, if I can position this right. Sorry, guys. I do apologise, Mark, for here. You're going to like my fiance's dressing gown. It's a cow shade. My mouse, that's my mouse, yeah. Right. Putting that down there like that. Then you just got to basically go My Documents, Downloads. Let's get the relevant drivers. If you're gonna basically download, like I said, if you're gonna basically use something to unzip things, use WinRAR. So I always use that. I've never ever problem. So I'll just drag and drop these over. And basically, all you just do is plug this in, and you'll leave a familiar bang, and you'll have basically drag and drop the drivers onto desktop or into a new folder, and basically put the area where the folders are. That's it. Just drag and drop. Basically, that does it. That's found the relevant area. It's drag and dropped. Not drag and dropped. That's basically done everything. Now, what you do is, once you've done all that, you install the program. It's not really an install. It's just there. Just drag and drop. The program onto the desktop. Then this is how you do it. As you can see, we've only got one light on the board. Sorry, I'm jumping off topic here. You've only got one light on the board, which basically means, yeah, the power's going through it. But as soon as you plug the system in, that's when it should show you. Stop this there. Right, this is what you come up with. This is what you get: the HXC floppy emulator. Now, you can choose any file that you want to load up. Basically, once you selected it, it will say in the bottom, blah de blah, such. And then your settings, to basically